Howdy everybody, my name is Artie Mangle, and with the release of Stage Tour coming in just a few months, and the 25 songs already revealed with more to come, I want to give you some of my wish lists for the game, and I'm going to do this within a couple parts here. So I'm going to be doing 10 for today, and these are just going to be overall wish lists, and some of these might be like a mix of different genres and difficulties. Now, one of the songs that did make it into the game that was on my wish list was Blind and Frozen by Beast in Black. So of course, since it's going to be some bands that have like not as popular of a fan base, I'm going to include some of those as well. So stay tuned, and let's see if you know any of some of these bands. So at number 10 on our list, we're going to be going with Separate Ways, Worlds Apart by Journey. I just think that this song as a whole is better than Don't Stop Believing. Like, I'm just going to be honest with you. I think I prefer this song over that one. Now, the reason why that I think this song might be better for this game as opposed to Don't Stop Believing is because I think it might be more fun with the guitar parts, because it's actually kind of a bop. Plus, it gives a little bit more challenge to the guitar parts. And for number 9 on our list, we're going to be doing Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult. Now, I know this song was technically on Rock Band, but let's be honest with ourselves, if they're going to be reusing other games' songs, why not, right? They already did Psychosocial from Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock, and they did Smash Mouth's All-Star on Guitar Hero on tour, so if they're going to be reusing songs like that, why not? Besides, this is Red Octane. They have worked with Harmonix before, so Harmonix makes Rock Band, so why not get in touch with them so they can get the license for this song? It would be so easy to do. So for number 8, I'm going to be doing a band that you probably haven't heard of, but if you have, let me know in the comments. It's Flatline by Cold Words. Who is Cold Words? Well, if you're familiar with the band Saliva, the former drummer Paul Crosby actually formed the band with his 2 sons, Sean and Zach. And then they got together and they made this song, Flatline, which is about Paul's brother, who sadly suffered a brain hemorrhage. Yeah, I know this took kind of a sad turn in this video, but they're not going to be the only casualty that they're going to be in this episode. There's going to be a couple more, I'm sorry to say. So, let's just move on. And speaking of recently deceased members, let's talk about Brad Arnold. That's why I am choosing It's Not My Time by 3 Doors Down. I feel like this song should pay a really awesome tribute to him, as well as his other former member that also passed away in 2016, Matt Roberts. Both of which were actually beloved by fans of this band as a whole. And I believe having this song in the game would be a massive tribute to both of them, as well as the band as a whole. So for number 6, we're going to be doing one more with a recently deceased, and then we'll go to more lighter stuff, because we can't have this video be too sad. So let's go with one more, and this will pay tribute to the recently deceased Ozzy Osbourne. And what song is that? Well, it's the last song he wrote before he passed away. Mama, I'm Coming Home. Like, just like the last one, this would be a huge tribute to the Prince of Darkness. Not only that, this is Ozzy Osbourne we're talking about. This wouldn't be a rhythm game without Ozzy Osbourne in it. Now, I promise, that's the last one of these, and I want to make this a more lighter note now. So, let's make it all right with number 5, Make It All Right by The Offspring. This is one of the more recent songs by The Offspring, but damn, is it a good one. Now, the only thing is, this is not a very popular song, so I kind of wish it had more recognition, because it's really, really good. If you haven't listened to it, go listen to it. It's so good. Now, for number 4, we're going to be celebrating the return of this band's roots with Fall Out Boy's Love from the Other Side. Boy, am I glad that this band finally got back to rock and roll. Like, after they changed their music genre for a while there, I was like, they just don't hit the same as they used to. But since they released this song, I'm just like, we are so back, baby. And since this game is trying to revive the rock genre as a whole, this makes sense for a revival of their rock music. And now we're going to get to the top 3. These will be probably the best songs of the game in my opinion, if these were to make it. So for number 3, we're going to be going with Eyes of a Stranger by Queensryche. Literally one of the best bands from the 80s, and I love them so much, even though I am nowhere near from the 80s. My mom, however, she grew up in the 80s, and she loves this band. And one of their songs was in Guitar Hero, it was in Warriors of Rock, it was Jet City Woman. But this song, oh man, it would be so much fun to play in stage tour. And for number 2 on our list, we're going to be going with... Hey, sorry to interrupt you, but I'm about to go on vacation for a few days. So, I'll be seeing you around, alright? Oh, that's nice. Where are you going? Oh, me? I'm going to none other than Hawaii. To paradise! Paradise? What about us? Yeah, so number 2 on our list is going to be Paradise, What About Us by Within Temptation. Oh man, this song is so good. And it's by one of my most favorite front women also, Sharon Denadel. Sharon's vocal range is really high. The band is an absolute killer in the soundtrack. It's a hard bop to listen to, and it would be an absolute fun song for the game. Now before we get to number 1, I'm going to have a couple honorable mentions here. One of which is My Last Breath by Evanescence. I mean, Amy Lee is also one of my most favorite frontwomen of all time, and this is such a good song, and I don't think it gets enough recognition as much as other songs do. Now, one of their songs was in Guitar Hero. Actually, technically it was called Band Hero, and it was probably the best song of the game, because let's be honest, that game was trash. Other than that though, that song was really good in the game though, no doubt. No pun intended there. The next honorable mention I want to bring up is Breathing by Yellowcard. Now again, just like with Evanescence, one of their songs was in Guitar Hero one time. I think it was in Van Halen, Guitar Hero Van Halen, and I think it was The Takedown. But this one is an awesome song considering the fact that it's from the same album as Ocean Avenue, one of the best songs by them. So, why not choose another song from that album and go with this one? The next honorable mention I want to bring up is Over My Head Better Off Dead by Sum 41. Although this one's kind of a short song, but it's fast paced, it has a good challenge, and I think it would be a fun song for the game. And considering the fact that Red Octane worked on the very first Guitar Hero game, and Sum 41 was in the first Guitar Hero game, Fat Lip, it makes sense for this song to be in there. Okay, for round number 1. What song did I choose for this last pick? Again, this is multiple genres just to give you an idea of what songs I had in mind for the game. And then as we go on with more episodes, I will give you different categories per video. So what's this song going to be? Well, considering the fact that this game is trying to revive the rhythm game genre and the rock and roll scene, it makes sense for this song to be none other than You Can't Stop Rock and Roll by Twisted Sister. We had 2 songs by this band in Guitar Hero games before. We had I Wanna Rock, as well as We're Not Gonna Take It. But this song is like, you can't stop rock and roll, so let's put it into a game where rock and roll is making a comeback. So, what did you think of this set list? Did you like it? If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments, and I might put them in its own separate video. But if you did like this set list, smash that like button and click the notification bell as you subscribe so you get notified when I upload. And I hope to make more of these videos in the future until the game releases. And possibly even when the game releases, I might do a possible DLC wishlist. Until then, thank you for watching, and I'll holler at y'all later. Bye!